Not going for that. Swung on and belted. Not again. Not again. Say goodbye. This one is headed out of here. They've gone back to back to back. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Seth Halverson. The Rockies make the change following the home run. In the air, headed to left. McCarthy camping under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We've played 5. And 6, 7, and 8 in the order coming up next. Jordan Beck bats first this inning. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball to the pitcher. On to Murray for the out. Digging in for the Rockies, Willie Castro. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Fingers racing over to make the catch. Rumfield stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Keeps the plate appearance going. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Brian Dozier gets us going in this frame. .102, and it's a foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
The pitch. Strike 3, looking frozen like a pizza. Carlos Correa in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Count is 0-1. Swings and hits it hard. Got all of it. Fly away, my friend. Be free. Gone for a home run. This team can't stop hitting home runs today, and they've added another one. Next to the plate here in the 6th, Joe Mauer. Popped up left field. McCarthy on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Mike Trout at the dish. 3 ground outs already. He's 0 for 3. Swings and Trout bashes one. Unlikely to catch this one. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. McGonigal up now following that home run from Mike Trout. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lays out and makes the play. What a way to cap off the inning. Time to catch our breath. Adael Amador leads off with his team playing from behind. .0-1 to start. Started to swing, and they rule it no swing. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. And it's a strikeout for the leadoff hitter. In now for Colorado, Jake McCarthy. Catches the zone with the first pitch. That's a strikeout. He's making a case for his manager to keep him in the game as long as possible. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Straight back off the bat. That's strike two, and a pitch that you could throw again here. Keeps it going. Still breathing. Not far from a victory in this one. Just keep on keeping on. Got it. Nothing doing in the seventh as he strikes out the side. Back in a flat. Eddie Murray leads off the inning. Swung on and hit hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the seventh. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the box with a runner on first. Early bird gets the strike. Strike two, and he might try that pitch one more time. In for strike three. It worked again, this time for a strikeout. Byron. Brings it in. Two gone here. Now we see Corey Seager. Spit on that one. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, inning over. 7 innings complete, and it's still a 7-run game. Hunter Goodman leads off the top of the 8th. opens with a strike per usual. 1-1 the count.
Inside.
Late with the swing there. And the leadoff batter goes down with the strikeout. Digging in for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Swings and lifts one to right. Trout going back. And an automatic double as it hops the wall. Mickey Moniak ready to swing it with a runner on second. Delivers an opening pitch strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Hanging tough. Takes a lead with 1 gone. Fly ball left center. Gurriel on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Jordan Beck digs in for the Rockies, trying to turn things around after an 0 for 3 day, 2 strikeouts with a ground out. The Ecuadominicans on track for a win in Diamond Dynasty. Changeup, strike 3. Wellington Herrera on the mound to start the bottom of the 8th. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the 8th. A member of the Cornerstone Series steps in, Carlos Correa. It gets down for a hit, and the Cornerstone card wins the battle. And now it's first and second to start the inning. Joe Mauer steps in the box with his well struck to third. Over to second for 1. On to first, double play. Welcome back. Last swings coming up here in this spot. It's been a fun one. You're sitting on a lead and just 3 outs away from a Diamond Dynasty win. Crosses the zone for a strike. Strike 3 and only 2 outs to go. TJ Rumfield digs in now for Colorado. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Maybe things turn around right here. Icebreaker is a strike. The count is 0-2. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. In now for Colorado, Adael Amador catches the plate with pitch number 1. 2 strikes and no balls. 1 strike away from a win against the computer. Strike 3, ball game. Ciao from inside the booth. MLB The Show welcomes you to Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Robert Flores with you. Before things get underway, let's dive into the lineups. The field is prepped and first pitch is close. Noah Schultz gets the rock to start. This mode rewards lineups that make pitchers uncomfortable. Find ways to do that, and I like your chances. Mike Trout steps in, and it's time to get things started. Doesn't connect. He was late. It's the fastball that misses. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Throws one in the dirt. In the air, out to right center. Trout waiting for it. Brings it in. Now 1 away. Willie McGee is now at the plate. Didn't even think about swinging. In the air to right. Trout bolting towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Corey Seager shuffles into the box. Hit on the ground to second. Brito collects it. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Schultz. Jeffrey Springs on the rubber to start for the visitors. A key today will be attacking the strike zone, allowing your defense to work behind you. Keep that energy bar filled as long as possible. Willie McGee leads off the bottom of the 1st. Fights it foul. Here's the pitch. On the ground to short. Seager. And 1 away. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. Just early. Down and in, moved his feet. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Smacks one deep. Good hang time. It's out of here. Home run. The off-speed pitch wasn't fooling him. Mike Trout comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Michael Soroka, the new arm after they make a change here in the 1st inning. He's into the game with the bases empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-base knock.
Batting for
next to hit, Juan Brito. Mike Trout standing in scoring position, a chance to drive him in. Runner takes. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit. And it scores a run. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Kyle Seager next to hit after the RBI single. First pitch catches the plate. Swings and lifts one to right. Trout on a dead sprint coming in. And it's caught for the out. So up next to the dish, Richie Sexson. Here's the pitch. Late with the swing there. In the air to center. McGee camping under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. The Eagles play 2 runs in the frame, and now they lead. Richie Sexton leads things off and down by 2.
The first baseman, Richie Sexton.
Foul ball. 0-1 on the way. Goes foul. Sorry, I think I messed something up and that made you strike out. And now it's Ian Happ. Ball out of the zone.
Down.
Trout giving his all, and it's a foul ball. A 2-run gap on the scoreboard. That's not your pitch, clearly. Yeah, that glitched. Next to the plate. This 3-inning game, Joe Adell, Raleigh Fingers, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. Buxton in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two strikes and no balls. Strike 3, inning over. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. More to come in the world of DD after this. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Kevin McGonigal leads off playing from ahead. That's ripped into the outfield. Uh-oh, boots it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into second with nobody out. A Tops Now Series member steps in the box. Brandon Valenzuela. The Tops Now Series celebrates the best moments in Major League Baseball. I think we can all agree that this is a fun collection of cards. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. McGonigal rounds third, headed for the plate. And he touches home. And they lead by 3. Michael Young comes to the plate following the RBI double. Ripped on a line to center. Racing, makes the catch. Willie McGee comes to the plate as a parallel 2 card. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. The Ecuadominicans go to their bullpen and taking the mound, Joan Duran. A runner on second to deal with in this situation. Willie McGee fouls away the first offering. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. On the run, throw to first. They get 1. Ian Happ shuffles to the plate for his next at-bat. This hitter eats mistakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dozier fields it cleanly. That ends the inning as they avoid more runs from scoring. We're back, and to the final moments. Trailing by 3. Now's the time when legends are made. Valenzuela hitting leadoff, and he looks at ball 1. One the count. Gets the bat to it, but foul. One, 2, the pitch. Stay patient.
Outside, that's the ball.
On the ground to second. Brito. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the third. Brian Dozier gets his first at bat here in the final frame. Swing and a miss. He was late. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Staying alive. Check swing appeal, and they rule it no swing. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Did you hear that? Was that thunder in the distance? No, it was a perfect blast. A no-doubt home run. So it's just a two-run game as they slice into the lead late in this one. Jose Fernandez gets a chance to keep chipping away. At the deficit following the home run.
Now pitching.
Joan Duran comes on trying to close it out. Jose Fernandez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ecuador, one down, bases empty. Thinking outside the box. Fires another heater. I didn't much like it either. Fly ball to right. Puts it away for the out. Down to the final out at Bayfront Park.
The right fielder, Mike Trout.
Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. Different zip code. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Strike three. Ball game. We're here, you're there. J.R. Richard gets the nod in this one for the home team. You're pulling the strings for the next 9 innings. Time to make some magic. Dalen Lyle ready to get his start in. Fouls off the first pitch of the game, and so it begins. Lyle lingers. That is Feta up in the zone. First batter of the game is sent packing. A strikeout starts us off. Jacob Young digs in. He tries to bunt, but that's a foul ball. Pure heat. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Here's the 6'7" James Wood. Just early. That was a caffeinated beverage. Got him. And in. Byron Buxton leads off the bottom of the first. Buxton bashes one. It's going to fly out of here. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch. And sends it out. Seager steps to the plate with a lead thanks to Byron Buxton. In the air, headed to left center. Wood on the move. Hauls it in. Now one away. And now Brian Dozier. Starting on the front foot. Launched with power. Say goodbye. That swing is art. Hang it in the loo. So now their lead is 2. Correa up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Will he put on a Correa? Swings. It's a ground ball to third. 2 gone here. In the box, Joe Mauer. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Grabs it. You'll get him next time, I promise. So they played 2 runs in the inning. This is a 2-run game. C.J. Abrams leads off with his team playing from behind. Found the target to start the AB. Hit on the ground to third, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2 now. Keeps battling. James Rodney deals. And we'll do it again. The pitch. J.R. Richard gets the job done with a strikeout. Dylan Cruz comes to the plate. Infield on their toes. Gotta get the ball to first quickly against this speed. In the air to center. Buxton on the move. Puts it away for the out. Luis Garcia digs in for the Nationals. Early bird special. Oh-2 on the way. On the ground to first, Murray. He takes care of it himself, and that does it for the inning. 6 up and 6 down. And it's still a 2-run game. Mike Trout bats first this inning. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. Whips it across, and that's the first out of the inning. Kevin McGonigal approaches the box as a parallel 3 card. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. Here's Eddie Murray. He played the most games at first base in Major League history over his 21-year career. Ground ball, could be 2. Boots it. The misplay made things a bit messy, but they clean it up for the out. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Stays with it. Foul. Ecuadominicans have a runner in scoring position. In the air, headed to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 3. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Brady House gets us going in this frame. First pitch misses. Hits the target. In the air, out to left. Good hang time. It's Caught right at the warning track. Nasim Nunez ready to test his timing for the first time today. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Energy drink stuff. Tried hitting 100 at the knees. Not easy. Fly ball to right. Trout lighting left. Makes the grab for the second out. Harry Ford steps to the plate. Went with the slider, but misses. Two balls and no strikes. Richard, the wind, the kick. The count is 2-2. Slider, strike three. Byron Buxton leads off, playing from ahead. Here's a rocket to right field. It gets down, and this could turn into quite the adventure. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay to third. The tag, and he's out. Trying for three. Now the shortstop, Corey Seager. On the ground to short. Abrams handles it. Two gone. On a line. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Carlos Correa at the dish with a runner on first. Icebreaker is a strike. Correa waits. Pounds one deep. Still up there. Reaches over the fence and steals a homer. An absolute gem ends the frame, and I'm sure it won't be the last one we see. Dalen Lyle leads off the top of the fourth. Went down on strikes first time up. Went with the slider. Been his most popular pitch today. Lightning in a bottle. That's foul. The pitch from JR. Into center field. That falls for a hit. Jacob Young in the box with a runner on first. In the air, out to left center. Buxton with an easy look. Puts it away for the out. Here's James Wood, 0 for 1 on the day. Fouled away. Nationals, runner at first. Fly ball to right center. Trout moves under it. Squeezes it, and two gone. C.J. Abrams is the batter now. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Lyle takes the free base. Lyle stands at second with two gone. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. The righty kicks and delivers. That pitch is obliterated. Watch it leave the yard. It's long gone. When you connect like that, it is a beautiful thing. You could tell immediately he was going to round the bases. Dylan Cruz comes to the plate now as the go-ahead run following the homer. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Goes with the slider. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. Starts with a pair of sliders. This is smacked left field line. And that will drop foul. Here comes the 0-2. Slider, strike 3, and that's the inning. The Nats play 2. Joe Mauer, the first to hit this inning. Swung on and lifted to right center. Grabs it on the run. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. Misses the plate with pitch number 1. And it drops in for a hit, but good job limiting damage by not allowing that ball to get away. And the go-ahead run is on base. Next up here in the 4th, Kevin McGonigal. First pitch is a strike. And the pitch fouls that off. Takes the lead at first with 1 out. Oh, look at that stop. Throws from his knees. 1 at second. And this ball is going to wind up out of play. Eddie Murray deals himself into the box. 0 for 1. Grounded out to first in his last time at bat. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Base hit. The run comes in to score from second. And it's a 1-run game. What can you say? Big-time players make big-time plays. Fumbles it. And the lead runner holds at second. Byron Buxton comes to the plate. Never a doubt. Base hit. Murray coming home. He scored. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit of the game. Swings, and Seager smashes it. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. P.J. Pula, the new arm out of the bullpen. The Nationals make the switch after the 3-run blast. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Carlos Correa in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. The heater connects for a strike. Here's the pitch. Puts it on the ground to short. Abrams handles the chance. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. We've played 4 full innings. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Luis Garcia digs in to square off against one of the most feared pitchers of his era, J.R. Richard. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. fouled away. Catches the zone for a strike. Stays alive. 0-2. The pitch. One more time. Swings and sends out a rocket. Sailing out. Got it. Climbs the wall and steals a home run. Brady House comes to the plate here in the fifth. And left, and that's a foul ball. Fouls off that slider to stay alive. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Bunt attempt, but fouled away. Puts it on the ground to the left side. Gets it to first. That's the third out. Top half of the fifth is complete. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Joe Mauer gets us going this inning. This one smashed down the right field line, and it's fouled. The lefty sets, kicks, fires. That's smacked on the line to center. A base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Mike Trout, a future Hall of Famer, steps to the plate. Before being drafted 25th overall by the Angels in 2009, Trout was committed to play college baseball at East Carolina. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Kevin McGonigal steps to the box following the rocket from a Spotlight Series card. A swing and a soft liner. Oh, what a catch by Abrams. Eddie Murray struts to the plate with boosted attributes as a parallel 3 card. Not all pitches that wander are lost. Gets down, base hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. shuffles into the box. Not happening. Runner at first with 1 gone. Lifted in the air to left center. Young, low-key, catches it. So they turn things over to the righty, Cole Henry. Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a hit. Throw in, holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Corey Seager up now with 2 runners on base. Just an exploratory mission. Scoreboard must be giving you some confidence. Starts fastball, fastball. Smoked into the gap. Might score both runs. Brian Dozier steps up with nowhere to put him. An impressive day at the plate. This card is definitely your style. Count is 0-1. Kicks and delivers. 1-1 now. Goes back to the slur. Misses the target. Goes back to the sinker. Handled smoothly for the out. That was nice. We've played 5. The number 9 hitter leads us off next. Harry Ford leads off the top of the 6th. Popped up right field. And out number 1 on the grab. Lyle in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit.
Up next for the Nationals,
Jacob Young bats here in the 6th. One 0 to start. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Lyle, round second, headed for third. Now they have runners at the corners after that 1-out single. James Wood at the dish with runners at the corners. Mason Miller takes over on the hill. Wood in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Runs it back with the heater. Strike 3. Taking care of business. C.J. Abrams steps to the plate for Washington. Misses with the first pitch. Catches the zone with the slider. 1-0-2 on the gun, and it's foul. Kicks and delivers. Lives to see another pitch. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Carlos Correa hits leadoff this frame. Fastball off the plate. Swings and lifts one to right center. To the warning track. The catch is made as it stays in the park. Joe Mauer now at the plate. You're all over that pitch. Headed back. It looks like trouble. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily. Mike Trout at the dish. Homered last time up. Let's see what this encore is all about. and that one goes straight to the backstop. No advance, and that's ball one. 1-0, the pitch. Hits it on the ground to short. Abrams. 2 gone now. Jackson Rutledge, the new arm, and that's a common card they have on the mound. Kevin McGonigal comes to the plate following the pitching change. Swung on and lifted to left. Wood galloping towards it. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Mauer at second with 2 down. On the ground to second. Nunez over to pick it up. Play made, and that ends the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Opens with a strike. In the air, headed to right. Trout moving to the left. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Garcia in the box now and takes strike 1. Not letting him blink. Mason Miller strikes him out. Now up for Washington, Brady House.
Fans, the RBI program is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that provides baseball and softball playing opportunities to kids.
Express shipping, no signature required. Swung on and lifted to left center. Gurriel makes his way to it. Brings it in. That ends the frame. It's stretch time. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty baseball headed your way. Eddie Murray at the plate leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Not your pitch. Slider misses for a ball. Hard ground ball to second, to first. 1 gone here. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's tagged out going for 2. Byron Buxton steps to the plate. Fires a fastball but misses the zone. Fly ball left center field. Wood making his way towards it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Stay tuned. Nasim Nunez, his leadoff this inning. Got to keep him off the bags, or he's going to turn this into a track meet. If you're looking for a score update, don't worry, it's not close. 1-0-2, and it's a foul ball. 1-2 the count. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Extends the at-bat. McGonigal under this one. Brings it in. That's out number 1. Harry Ford strides to the plate. Direct deposit. 2 strikes and no balls. Got him swinging. Next is the designated hitter, Dalen Lyle. Fouls off 101-0-1. The pitch. A bit early. McGonigal settles under it, hauls it in to end the inning. Here comes the bottom of the 8th. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Richard Lovelady in the game, taking over on the mound. Seager leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike. Puts it on the ground to second. Nunez, one away. Brian Dozier comes up to bat in the 8th. First pitch misses the plate. Barrels it. It carries over the wall. Brian Dozier delivers with a home run. Carlos Correa stands ready, and this is a parallel 3 version of the card. Fly ball to center. Young drifts under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Joe Mauer up next to the dish. This one smacked out to left center. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Mike Trout at the dish with a runner on first. Early bird gets the strike. Hit hard to third. Easy out, and that ends the inning. They score. Welcome back. Last swings coming up here in this spot. It's been a fun one. You're playing from ahead. So, I guess it's time to hold on to your butts. Swings at pitch number 1 and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasted absolutely no time in the at-bat, swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. James Wood comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Wow, that was nasty. Staying alive. Strike 3, and only 2 outs to go. C.J. Abrams comes to the plate here in the 9th. Struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. Hits it foul. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Did you pay extra for express shipping? That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Dylan Cruz digs in for the Nationals. Oh, 1 to start. Pure electricity. 1 strike away from a win against the computer. 101. Ball game. Game, set, match. The Ecuadominicans take this 9-inning match.